Hello guys, here is your challenge question reveal. The challenge question was 20 less than 40% of 2/3 of a mystery number is the square root of 16. We did some mystery number questions before. I changed them into equations. That's what I'm going to do for this one as well. Okay, so we've got a mystery number. Let's call that x. I'm going to turn it this way. Okay, so there's our mystery number. But more specifically, we want 2/3 of the mystery number. So 2/3 of something, of tells us to multiply. So 2/3 of the mystery number is 2/3 times x. Okay, so now we've got 2/3 of the mystery number. But we want 40% of 2/3 of the mystery number. So we need to get 40% of that. And again, we have this word of, which tells us to multiply. So it's going to be 40% multiplied by that. Now remember, 40% is not 40. 40%, you have to move the decimal twice, is 0.40 or 0.4. So it's going to be 0.4 times that. All right? And then it's actually 20 less than all that stuff we already did. So 20 less than 40% of 2/3 of the number. The way you get 20 less than something is you take away 20. So like that. Now remember, if you put the 20 first, you're going to get it wrong. So 20 less than something is not 20 minus something, it's something else minus 20. And then it says it is tells us it equals something. So is the square root of 16. So we're going to put square root of 16. All right, so now we've got to simplify this and then solve this. And if we solve it, we'll find out what the x is equal to. Let me get a different color marker here. All right, so I'm going to bring down the equal sign. When it says square root of 16, the square root of 16 is 4, because 4 times itself is 16. So I'm just going to, instead of this, just put 4 right there. All right, on the other side, let's see here. I think we'll just, we'll keep it the same for right now. But the next step in solving this is we have to get rid of the adding or subtracting first from this side to eventually isolate this x. So let me add 20. So if I add 20 to both sides, now this side is going to be 24. This side is going to be 0.4 times 2/3 x. Let's see. I'm trying to think if I want to get rid of these separately or not. I think I'll actually combine those. So let me take back that last step. Okay, so I'm still going to do that plus 20 to get 24, but I'm going to actually multiply these together. Now, remember, we've memorized that 0.4 is really 2/5. So I'm going to change 0.4 to 2/5. So it's 2/5 times 2/3 times x. So since we're multiplying all three of these, we can multiply them in any order. I'm going to multiply the 2/5 times 2/3. So that's going to give me 4/15. So 4/15 times by x is now equal to 24. Okay, now we're one step away from having the answer. The way you get rid of multiplying by 4/15 is you could either divide by 4/15 or you can multiply by its reciprocal. So I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal. So I'm going to multiply by 15/4. So bring down the equals, bring down the x, and I got to solve 24 times 15/4. So I could put 24 over 1. I could even cross cancel right now. Cross cancel the 4, make it a 1. Cross cancel the 24 and make it a 6. And 6 times 15 is 90. Okay, so I get 90 for my answer. Now, just to make sure, I'm going to plug it through and see if that works. Okay, so the mystery number, I think it's 90. But remember, in the original problem, it said we wanted 2/3 of the mystery number. So imagine if this is 90, and you cut it into thirds. Each third would have to be 30, right? So 30, 30, 30. So if you have 2/3, that would be 60. Okay, so 2/3 of our mystery number is now 60. But remember, it said 40% of 2/3 of the number. So let's get 40% of this. Okay, to find 40% of 60, do 0.4 times 60. That equals 24. But remember, it said 20 less than that. So if you want 20 less than that, you have to take away 20. Now it's 4. And then it said it is the square root of 16. So 4 is the square root of 16, proving that we did get it right. 90 is the mystery number. All right, so a couple of you guys did submit that you got 90, so congratulations. Comment, I got it, if you got it. So way to go. Look out for a new mystery or new challenge question coming up soon. Take care. Hope you're all doing well.